a discussion that was in private with him and his sisters. He decided to bring it on the table. I said, Biniam, why? Hey yo, Miss Criticizer 2021. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe for one. Like, share, comment, and love this video. Yeah. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Miss Criticizer 2021. 90 Day Fiancé Season 9, Episode 7, Ari and Biniyam. So the episode starts with the following morning after the day that they had their argument in New York. And so Ari decided to bring it up. She explained why she was angry and she said that they just moved to Princeton. Now before they have to figure out everything. He was just jumping the gun. It was just a lot. So all of a sudden, because of that, he wants to move to New York. And so he said that it was just a suggestion. It was just a dream, you know. It's not something that you should have gotten angry over. So they resolved their issue maturely and they decide to move on. So hours after, you know, Ari and the child, they're not home. He decides to have a call with his sisters. The sisters ask him, oh, why didn't you call us the day that you arrived? And he said, oh, you know, I was just so busy. And he said that, and he suggested to his sisters that I hope one day you guys make up with Ari. You know, I don't want all this drama. I don't want this issue. And they said, well, you make it seem like you don't know why we poured wine in her face. She was being disrespectful. And he was laughing. So this is where the drama happens. So he explains to them his family situation. And he said that, you know, financially, they're still being taken care of. Ari's parents, they're trying to figure out, you know, how to get out of this. They're still struggling, but they want to make it work, blah, 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 all that. And so the sisters explained to him that, well, you have to do everything to be close to your son. Yeah? And I know that you're only with Ari because of your son. That's the only reason why you're with Ari. So they say that that's the only reason. And the thing is, you don't want to go through that same issue that you went through with your ex-wife and your child. For some of you that don't know, Biniyam has a kid out there, also from an American woman that he married. But they don't have any contact whatsoever. So the sisters don't want him to repeat that mistake. They even went as far to say that if things don't work out with you and Biniyam, at least make sure that she has filed the green card for you, so that at least you can have access to your son and also access to the States. Wow. And he said, that's a good idea. Yeah, you're right. You're completely right. Most definitely. That's a good idea. At least even if she and I were not together, I'll get the green card. I'll stay here. And plus, I'll make sure that I'm in my son's life. And I said, gosh. And I want to say something. Biniyam. Biniyam. That's the controversial thing that they said. And I said, Biniyam, even if you do that, and even if you're not in, and even if you're in the state, don't you know that Ari can also file child support from you? You have to pay child support. Even if you manage to have your green card in the States, you're going to pay child support. And she can still apply for full custody of her son. She can apply for full custody of her son. And she'll let you, maybe if you're lucky, she'll let you see him whenever she likes. Sometimes never. and you still have to pay child support even if you get the green card. Have you thought of that? At the end of the day, she has her family connections. They will always win in any case. So it's not as easy as you seem. Anyway, I'm going to save the rest of my comments at the end of this video. Moving along, he finally meets her family. I did not know that Ari has siblings. I thought she was an only child. The way she behaves, I thought she was an only child all along. Well, guess what? We see her family. And the look on her brother's face, both the brothers, they were looking like this. And the sister was pretending, she was like, the sister really looks like the mom. So they were asking him questions, and they were just asking him questions, and Biniyam was so nervous. He was stumbling in his words. He was like, yeah, and she took me here, and I said, gosh, he was stumbling. And so after all these talks and all that, all the questions they're asking him, because the sister made it clear and said that I've seen Ari sad, yeah, and Ari was always, I was in the other room and I always hear you guys arguing and fighting, and I've been worried about Ari. I hope that this is not the case anymore and that you guys can make it work. And he had his explanation now. So the brother asked Bini if he wants to stay in the US.
Okay. Is that why you're here?
And they talk about finances. If he wants to stay in the US, then Bini said that, oh, of course, I would like to stay in the US. It's nice here. You know, there are good roads, clean air, good buildings, good places. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, yeah, it's nicer than my country. And I'm like, Biniyam, don't ever put your country down. Don't ever put your country down to elevate somebody's country. Don't do it. Even no matter how bad the country is where you come from, you always have to speak highly of your country, because guess what? America is not all that. America has some parts which are very, very appalling, but you never hear Americans talk bad about their country. Same here in the UK. You never hear them talk bad about their country. Now you should speak highly of your country. Speak highly of it. You can say that, well, America is nice and all that, but it's okay. You know, I'm just going to be like, it's okay. It's nothing special, you know. And in my country we have this, and in my country we have that. I'm just going to be talking good about my country. But you see, Biniyam, he doesn't have a mind of his own. The dude is just so delusional, and here is where I will get at him. So a discussion that was in private with him and his sisters, he decided to bring it on the table. I said, Biniam, why?
I came for Ari, but my family, they tell me, even Ari, if she don't want you, she can sign for you for green card, because it's good for me.
Biniam, why? Biniyam, why? Why? A discussion that was private. And you see the reason why. I said this is the reason why. People have been attacking Ari. As much as how I feel about Ari, I understand her frustration with Biniyam at times. I said this in my previous video. He brings information from his sister to Ari, and then he brings information from Ari to his sister. That's the reason why they don't see eye to eye. And I said that you never bring your personal issues to somebody else and then you get shocked why they're angry. Can't you shut up for once? Shut up for once. What is wrong with this guy? This guy is just a fool. I'm sorry, but he is just an idiot. I understand. And the family doesn't want Ari to marry him. And up to now, we have still not heard if they're married or not. This is not going to work. They are so disappointed in Ari. I'm not gonna lie. They are so disappointed. It's nothing wrong with you finding love abroad from a different country. But this is a man that does not have a mind of his own. Even when his sisters were telling him all this, he just ran along with it. They make it sound like it was such an easy thing. And how would you think that Ari will feel? Of course she's going to feel angry, like nobody wants to be used. Which sane person wants to be used? Nobody. You see, this is the reason why there's this rift. He can't keep his mouth shut. Conversations that it was in private, he decided to bring it to this family table, and then in their minds they're like, yep, there you have it. You're just a bloody opportunist. They're not going to feel different about you. They were just looking at and shaking their head like, that's how they were shaking their head. What did he gain from this? Now they're going to hate your family even more. There is never going to be that bond. And like I said, Biniyam is the cause of it. Many people are putting the blame on Ari. But I understand now where she's coming from. Now I understand where she's coming from. Even though I feel that, yes, she might have been paranoid, but it is Bini's fault. This guy doesn't have a backbone. Like I said, when his sisters did what they did to Ari, pour wine, he should have just set them straight and said that, I don't like what you guys did. Despite how you feel, it was really, really disrespectful. I said it in my previous video. It was really, really disrespectful. You should not have poured that wine in her face. It's not good what you guys did. But he's out here laughing it off. He doesn't have a backbone. That's why they feel they can do what they can do. And also, I won't put the blame fully on the sisters. They are hearing the information from Biniam every time he has a fight with Ari. Your personal issues, your marital issues or your relationship issues, don't bring it out to anybody. It's nobody's business. The only person that needs to know it is your therapist. Don't do it. Anyway, I'm done with them. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. Thank you. Bye-bye.